Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out.
All right, man. We back. Goodfella Sports TV with another quick one, man. The NFL has killed the pass interference rule that they implemented after Nikhil Roby-Coleman, I think his name was. I believe that was the 2019 NFC Championship game. Pass interference on Tommy Lee Lewis, receiver from the Saints. The very next season, 2019 season, they implemented a pass interference rule where you can challenge it. So they have no longer going to continue that rule. According to Rich McKay, the head of the NFL's competition committee, he was on Sirius XM satellite radio, and he said that they're not going to renew it. This has been one of the best kept secrets in football. Like I said, I haven't been really watching ESPN, but I get all the notifications, and I always look on YouTube and social media, and it doesn't look like anybody's been talking about this. But hey, check out our NFL playlist, hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And it was a terrible rule. I think most people's gonna rejoice in jubilee that the rule has been axed, because even if it's clear pass interference, you challenge it, they wasn't overturning it. So what's the point of me being able to challenge a rule that even if it's blatant pass interference, it's not going to get overturned? You know, so it was a dumb rule to begin with. Some things you just got to let it be subjective. You can't replay everything. You can't replay strikes in baseball all the time, or was it in or out the strike zone. You can't replay, a lot of stuff in the NBA. I don't even like the way they like to let them challenge foul calls. You know what I'm saying? Let the judges and let the refs and everything else do their fucking job. You know what I'm saying? Bad play calls and missed calls are a part of the game. Usually, in the same world, they make up for the bad calls, and it usually evens out. But that was one of the most hideous, ludicrous rules in sports history. Real talk. That was crazy, because you would be having pass interference, calls you like, oh, he clearly holding him, or he clearly, impeding his traffic to the ball, and they don't call it. You know what they should have done? They should have worked it out in preseason hard, and then this dude's, man, people is crazy. This 300, man, he doing the most. But they should have worked that rule out, you know what I'm saying, in the preseason, and then they should have just they only used the rule in playoffs. That's it. It shouldn't have been a regular season rule. It should have been a playoff rule. You like how they do, in the playoffs. I think you only do sudden death. You only can do sudden death, in the regular season. But in the playoffs, I believe you can do each team get the ball, or something like that. But, that was just a dumb rule. Just a dumb rule. And I do think the NFL, need to stop experimenting with stuff. The playoff expansion is not about the greater good of football. It's about the greater good of NFL pockets. Adding regular season games starting in 2019, that's not about for the greater good of safety or player safety being first. That's about the greater good of the National Football League pockets. And money eventually destroys everything. When everything becomes about money and it's not about the love of the game or player safety, the NFL is going to destroy their own sport. They got a great fucking product, but they're going to be the demise of themselves. Instead of giving these players lifetime benefits that play so many years, get them lifetime benefits. But instead of giving them lifetime benefits, now you got people coming back suing for concussions. You wouldn't have people suing for concussions if you took care of your players and your old school players, the people who laid the foundation for the National Football League. But just the world we live in is greed. Billionaires want to be richer, and they want to keep the poor poor, and they want to keep the rich rich, and they want to just keep them rich or less rich. And the players are the rich. They don't want players to be wealthy and get power and be able to start their own league and stuff of that nature. But Hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you think about the NFL getting rid of the pass interference call. Playoff preseason, good. You know what I'm saying? If the Saints had scored touchdowns instead of field goals early in that national NFC championship game, it wouldn't have came down to a bad pass interference call. It came down to them scoring field goals early on when they could have put a lot of distance between themselves and the Rams, but they didn't do it. So really, you got to look yourself in the face and don't complain about it. And it is what it is. Check our National Football League list out, NFL lit playlist, NFL Live. We do that every now and again. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Want to share the videos, please do. That's the best way to donate. You want to make a financial donation, Cash App, PayPal in the description. One time for the one time. Y'all know what the business is. Goodfella Sports TV, your boy CJ Goodfella. We gone.